everyone, Casey here. So, I know it's been a while since I did any videos. I got my phone taken away because I got grounded. Because a bunch of stuff happened. Anywho, I don't know what that was. Oh, and I just bleached my hair. So, I'll be blonde soon, again. Anyway, I wanted to make this video for anyone, that has been recently dealing with depression or self-harm and has decided to go into therapy. Whether you've told your parents about it, and you're going to, and you've already set up a therapy appointment, or you're scared to tell your parents or anyone, that's what I'm going to cover right now. Now, the first time I went to therapy, I was 14? 13. I was 13, I believe. I was either 13 or 14, but I went to therapy because my parents found out about my cutting. They made me go to therapy. I wasn't too keen on the thought. I didn't want to go. I didn't think that it would be. I thought people were going to make fun of me, and I thought I was going to be chastised by it, and I thought no one would want to be around me because I was the crazy kid in therapy. And that didn't happen at all. Actually, people gave me a lot of support, and they were really helpful. Then I got out of therapy because my therapist basically sucked. There are going to be a lot of really sucky not a lot, but with most people, the first therapist that you see isn't the perfect one and isn't really the right one. You have to have a connection with your therapist, even if you see the best therapist in the world. If you and your therapist don't have a connection, it's not gonna work. So you need to make sure that you and your therapist have a connection and you have a good therapist before you get into the actual problems. Because if you don't have a connection with your therapist, if you don't have a good therapist, if he or she doesn't listen, or if if you're just not feeling it with him or her, then you need to tell them and they'll find you a therapist that better suits you. They really will. They won't take it hard. They won't ask you a bunch of questions of why. They'll just find you a new therapist. Because their best interest is you. It's a really good feeling, actually. And so I got out of the first therapy thing, and then I went to another one, and she wouldn't listen to me either. So I just gave up on the whole therapy thing for a while because I didn't have anyone telling me you need to kind of look around a bit. So the first time I was forced to go to therapy, yes. But the second time I went to my mom and said, hey, I need to go to therapy. I want to go back. I think it'd be the best for me. I want to go. She said, okay. And she set it up. She looked for it. And she set it up. She didn't ask questions of why. And I'm not sure, I can't speak for your parents or your family as to what they will do, but that's what mine did. Mine didn't really ask questions as to why, because they knew I didn't want to talk about it with them. I wanted to talk about it with a therapist. And I got helped a little bit, but she wouldn't really listen to me, so it didn't help that much. And I am in therapy to this day, actually. I was supposed to go to an appointment today, but I was locked out of my house for a while, and I would have been late, so. And there's this big storm coming. But I am still in therapy to this day, and again, this third time, I went up to my mom and said, hey, I need to go to therapy. I want to go back, I need to go. She said, okay. And for those of you living in Tallahassee, and are near CCYS, that's who I'm going through right now, and they are absolutely amazing. If you don't know what CCYS is, it's County Children Youth Center, Youth Services, I believe, something like that. But they have a transitional living, which is a transitional living shelter, which is more long-term, and then they have a regular shelter, which is more short-term if you just need to get out of the house for a little bit or need some place to stay for a day or something like that. But they also have the therapist offices, which is where I'm going to. And they don't even call it therapy, they call it counseling, because they think therapy is kind of a scary term, which for some people it was. When I first started therapy, when I was 13 or 14, it was a scary term for me. It was therapy. But they don't call it therapy, and you call them, like my therapist is Miss Jamie. It's not her last name, it's her first name. The therapist that I saw for my initial appointment to get all my information was Miss Tiffany. That wasn't her last name, that was her first name. So they're very casual with you. They're not all business, theory, this. They're very casual, and they really will listen. They'll listen and interact with you and everything. So it's really, really good. And like I said, when I first went into therapy, I thought that people were going to chastise me, were going to make fun of me, but they really didn't. I got love and support, which is basically what you need. And I'm not saying your situation is going to be completely the same. There's always going to be that one dickhead. Just remember that. There's always going to be that one dickhead. Just saying. But you need to suck it up and help yourself. Because that's the most important thing in your entire life is you. You need to help yourself before you think about helping anyone else. I had this really big problem. I would put everyone else's feelings ahead of mine. And it sucked. For me. I mean, yeah, I liked making people feel better, but as soon as that little feeling was gone, I was feeling bad. You need to put yourself, it sounds really selfish, but you do. In some situations, you do need to put yourself before others. Not with everything, but with small things. And you just need to think, like, if I do this, will I get in trouble? If I do this, will I feel uncomfortable? If I do this, will I feel bad about it? You just need to think. People don't think very often anymore. You need to help yourself, and therapy will help you. Counseling will help you. So this is all for this video. It's ran a little long. I wasn't expecting you. Sorry. Thanks for watching. Hopefully soon I will have another video up. This one's gonna be kind of light and comedy-ish. I don't know what that was. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, I am always here for anyone that needs my help. Thanks.